Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are in set number 3 of the nation war between Poland and Hungary. Of course, all the sets are played simultaneously. But so it doesn't quite work out like that when the clan wars or when the nation war is being played. But anyway, let's just go right into it. Looks like the first map is going to be Pathfinder. And in the 12 o'clock, as the orange Zerg, we do have Pike, not using his country tag. Should be doing that. And in the bottom left, as the red Zerg, we have Hungary's Sziky, of course, the ISL 2 champion, with some pretty ridiculous ZVZ. So let's see if Pike can take down Sziky here. And let me do the colors on the overlay. All right. Oh no, looks like I got the positions wrong. Is that right? Is that right? Yes, good. So looks like Sziky's Overlord is going to scout in the right direction, and Pike's is not. So Sziky gaining the upper hand already, and it looks like Pike is actually going to go for a 9-pull here, whereas Sziky has actually gone for a an over gas build. Wow, very technical build from Sziky here. Gonna go for that fast gas, and hopefully gain a nice air advantage. Gonna have a lot of extra gas to spend on Mutas and Scourge, but he's gotta be a little bit careful. This is a 9-pull with gas from Pike, and the spawning pool now going down for Sziky. I think it'll still be in time to defend the Lings. I think it will be. It's just you know, this build is not very common, so I'm afraid I don't really know the timings or anything like that. I mean, my ZVZ is already pretty terrible, and then you throw in a very technical build like a gas first, and anyway. So, nothing too fancy just yet. I mean, Sziky's basically going to go for lair first before speed. Obviously, he wants to rush to those spire units. Meanwhile, Pike is going to go speed first, most likely. Yep, there it is. So Pike going for the 9-pull speed, because of course he has not scouted his opponent yet, so he has no idea that Sziky's gone for this overgas build. He's probably he's probably praying that Sziky went for a 12 hatch, so he can get the easy win. But anyway, and here we go, moving in to the bottom left, but Sziky's pool is done. He does have his Lings out, and of course Sziky Lings are some of the most terrifying Lings in existence here. And he's got the ramp advantage, so yeah, Sziky's gonna be just fine. Oh, looks like Pike gonna poke up a little bit. He's gotta be very careful though. He's gotta pull this damage guy back. Don't stand with the damage guy in the front, man. Pike, what are you doing? Alright, now he pulled it back. And, oh, he wants to poke. He's poking. I don't think he can get in. Meanwhile, his Overlord's now here and he sees what's happening. And as I said, Sziky did go for the lair first. And looks like Pike's lair is also on the way. It looks like Pike actually somehow managed to get up the ramp here. But he lost most of his Lings in the process, so I don't know if this was a good idea at all. Now his speed did finish before Sziky's, and whoa! A little bit of a mishap from both players there. Lings just running side by side. Looks like there's one random Ling at the top. That's the one that Sziky was worried about. I don't think it got a drone kill. Did take a drone down to the red health, but it doesn't matter. Pike's going to lose all of his Lings now, and Sziky's speed has finished. But no, it looks like Sziky's just going to ignore the last Ling and just go for the counterattack. I think it's a wise choice. This last thing is very, very damaged. I don't think it's going to get any kills. Yeah, going to get taken down there. Meanwhile, Sziky's Spire is on the way. The Spire timings are actually very, very close. Sziky's is only just a little bit ahead, but he does have a huge number of Lings running to Pike's base. And Pike, he's making some more Lings. What is the drone count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on minerals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 7 on minerals for Sziky. So Sziky with a nice drone lead right now. A 2-drone lead in a ZVZ like this is huge. And it looks like Sziky's just poking around. Now, can he break up the ramp? Both players doing some very nice micro. And he's jumping around. He's jumping around. Some kind of weird circling mating dance going on here. So Spire's almost done for Sziky, and look how much gas he has. 600 gas, whereas Pike only has about 400 now. Now, of course, that does mean that they're both going to be limited by their minerals for the time being. But eventually, that extra gas is definitely going to help Sziky out. Meanwhile, it looks like we're actually going to have a bit of a ling exchange here. I'm not sure. It seems that Pike might be coming out ahead. Looks like Pike does barely come out ahead there. So Sziky is going to retreat with his Zerglings, and looks like Zyky's actually gone for an expansion here. Meanwhile, he does have 3 mutas in production. Pike also, well, Pike actually has 2. It seems like he was short 1 larva. Is that right? Or are they? No, okay, looks like they're actually stacked here, so I didn't quite see that. So there's 3 mutas on the way for Pike as well. But Zyky's muta are going to help defend against these lings, and his expansion is well on its way. So if Pike doesn't do something soon, that expansion is definitely going to give Sziky the advantage. Meanwhile, Sziky actually moving out with a lot of lings again, whereas Pike's lings hit on the 6 o'clock and are actually going to go in here. Going to possibly snipe some drones. Zyky's got no defense in his base. This could actually just turn into both players killing each other, because Zyky's going in with the mutas and lings, and Zyky's actually just abandoned his base here. He's just sending all his drones to his opponent's base. The mutas fighting it out over Pike's base. That is going to give Pike a little bit of an advantage, but no, Pike GG's. He didn't have enough, and Sziky takes the first game here. A very, very quick ZVZ, as ZVZs often are. Alright, so let's go to the next game.